Thousands of agencies have joined the demonstrations to honor Gen Z victims 2 years after the finance bill protest. And the thousands of Kenyans took to the streets today to commemorate young people who lost their lives during the 2024 anti-finance bill demonstrations. The peaceful marches organized mainly by youth groups, civil society organizations and family of victims, and also opposition leaders the likes of Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, Fred Matiang'i and Eugene Wamalwa. Second anniversary of the protest that shook the nation and the whole world and forced the withdrawal of the controversial Finance Bill 2024. In some sections, some of the agencies have lit a fire to block roads as they have said that they have marked today as a national holiday and nobody is going to work and nobody is opening his or her businesses. And demonstrators have carried flowers, candles, placards bearing the names and photographs of those who died during the protest. And many participants observed moments of silence before marching through major towns while calling for justice, accountability and reforms aimed at protecting the rights of citizens exercising their constitutional freedoms. Remember, the government of Kenya, through the Cabinet Secretary of Interior, that is Kipchumba Murkomen, they agreed for today demonstrations as they will be providing security to all demonstrators. And organizers said the memorial demonstrations is intended to honor the sacrifices the victims and to remind leaders of the Kenya Kwanza government concerns that originally drove the agency movement, including the high cost of living, unemployment, corruption, and demands for greater government accountability. You can just be dropping your thoughts, opinions, feedbacks down below in the comment section about this second anniversary of the agencies who were actually finished during the agency protest anti-finance bill 2024, whereby they marched to the parliament to the Finance Bill 2024 and President William Ruto actually conceded, and officials have urged protesters to remain peaceful while rights group called on security agencies to respect the rights of demonstrators and avoid confrontations. Remember, earlier the government had talked about that actually they will not be allowing netizens to come to the streets and demonstrate, but later on through CS Kipchumba Murkomen, they said that they have agreed on the protest, and you can see on your screen this is what actually it is pushing netizens to go and pay the respect to the agencies who were actually finished during the 4th June 2024 protest. And families of victims attending the marches have renewed calls for investigations into the deaths and injuries reported during the 2024 protest. And several leaders and activists have also proposed that June 25th to be formally recognized as a day of remembrance for those who lost their lives during the demonstrations. Remember, the government through President William Ruto have had talked about that they will be compensating all the families who lost their loved ones during the 2024 anti-finance bill protest, but many of the families have talked about that it is just a corruption that it is going on. People who are being compensated, that they are people who never knew or were never affected by the agency anti-finance bill 2024, a protest. You can see, remembering our Gen Z Mashu Jam, National Remembrance Day is to honor our fallen heroes and demand justice, accountability, and compensation from the Kenyan state that mad them. Today is for those who never came home. And it is indeed an anniversary, second anniversary of the agencies who were finished during the 2024 anti-finance bill protest, whereby nationals and also Kenyans, or rather common mwananchi, have talked about to the government that they should honor this day and make it a national holiday. What are your thoughts? Share your thoughts, opinions, feedbacks down below in the comment section, and let's have a full conversation about this anniversary of the anti-finance bill protest, whereby the government also agreed to the protest, and they have said that no guns should be allowed in town. Murkomen talked about that former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is the one who always organized guns to come and interrupt the peaceful demonstrations that is always going on. But we shall update you with all the things that it is happening today. So feel free to like the video and also subscribe down below, and also leave your opinions or feedbacks down below in the comment section, and see you on our next one.